I just want to say welcome, right, to this conversation info session regarding Catholic Charities and the HEAL Initiative. So I just want to say thanks to those who showed up today and to the community who may watch in the future. Thank you. So today's info session is twofold. It will be, of course, me. My name is Dominique Wallace-Mills, and I'm the Ulster Regional Supervisor for Catholic Charities of Orange, Sullivan, and Ulster. In addition, we will talk about our relationship to the HEAL Initiative here in Ulster County. So Catholic Charities is located at 6 Adams Street here in Ulster County in Kingston, New York. The center here, we have several programs that service the community that we are currently in. One of the programs that we have here is our Client Choice Food Pantry, which is an amazing food pantry that is set up like a supermarket, hence the name Client Choice. People can come in and actually choose items that they would like to have when they visit the food pantry. In addition, we have a children's pantry where you can come and get diapers, formula, clothing. We have some bedding and other items. We also have case management services where we can address any rental issue, utility issue. We also have an immigration department. If you're having some issues with immigration, you can call, we can schedule appointments for you to meet with immigration attorney. We have a CYO youth sports program. We have a beautiful gym at our location, and we encourage the community, although COVID has put a pause on gym activities, in the near future, we hope to have that up and running again. We also have a community garden, and items that are grown in the community garden are fed back to our Client Choice Food Pantry, which is amazing. We also have the State Targeted Opioid Response Team here, the STR team, that is at this location, that's peer-led, that goes out into the community to assist people who are struggling with some type of drug and or alcohol issue. With that being said, I will segue into our relationship with the HEAL Initiative. So the HEAL Initiative, I was approached by Amy in our Sullivan County office, who runs the drug and alcohol program there, about this new initiative that's going on and all this excitement about it. And I'm like, wow, I really don't deal with drug and alcohol like that, but let me see what the program is about. I was floored. Fell in love with it. It's right in our wheelhouse. It's who we are, what we do, and it's a part of our mission. So what do we do? So Catholic Charities decided the role that we would play in this HEAL Initiative is to address the social determinants of health and improve retention to the MOUD with 3 additional agencies. 3 agencies will administer temporary housing vouchers to local motels and shelters, whereas Catholic Charities will provide the care packages to those individuals to try to retain, to keep them from venturing out into the community when they will have certain items at their disposal. We decided to call that the Keratos bags, Keratos meaning charity. In these Keratos bags, we have personal care items. We have deodorant, toothbrushes, toothpaste, socks, shampoo. We also have food items. Think about you're at a point where you're struggling with, do you want to get help for this addiction, but yet, you don't have the basics. The Keratos bags comes in to try to fill that void where you can have some basic food items. We have some small drinks, we have oatmeal, we have raviolis, we also have snacks. We have things that are accessible and that can be used in a hotel or motel setting. We took the time to make sure that the items that are placed in the packages are items that can be used and hopefully be one of the tenets that will help somebody stay focused to try to receive that treatment that they are in need of. The HEAL Initiative, for me, a special project, right? The bags are packed by volunteers that come here to the center. And once I explained to them the purpose of the bag, I can't tell you how excited that my volunteers were to play a role in this part. It's a small role, but it's a role that we take to heart. right? We're so appreciative that we were approached to be a part of this program. And it's just amazing when you see the work that can be done by different community members, right? There are other community members who provide hotel vouchers or may provide, something else. When we provide our Caritas bag, I know at the end of the day, when someone gets a bag, that they're set for that evening or two. They have socks in there. And also the beauty of it, that it has led to other issues being addressed. So we have some people come from the shelter department to pick up bags to administer to the community. And they'll say, Dom, you know what, do you have a coat? Do you have some jeans? Do you have, underclothes? Do you have this? So what I forgot to mention is we have a Caritas boutique, which is like a little boutique that we have here at the center. And we do have items. It's free that people can come and service as needed. So when people that are receiving Caritas bags are in need of additional services, right, we're able to provide that as well. We're able to give some clothing. If we have coats, we're able to give coats. And, when you come from privilege, in a sense that you don't have to worry about having a cold or where you're going to sleep tonight, it's the little things like a toothbrush, right, that makes a difference to you. So if we are able to be that one little light for someone, we are so happy and pleased to be a part of that. So that's my little short and sweet spiel about Catholic Charities and our connection to this amazing work that's being done in Ulster County and across the country. I just want to say thank you for allowing me to do my little info session, my real conversation, right, with some great community members. And I just want to say thank you.
You guys do amazing, amazing work. When you were talking about the volunteers and just that small role that they play, it gave me goosebumps just thinking about that.
Thank you. And, from my perspective, right, people's like, oh, you have volunteers. And I'm like, yeah, but they're not just volunteers, right? These women and men become an integral part of who we are and what we do, right? And I love that we show them a different side, right? Because whether they come from privilege or not, they have the ability to be able to come and volunteer. But when we sit and give them, this is a need in our community, this is why we do this. This is, they pack the bags from a different, to me, it gives them a different perspective on it. And they're not just, I'm just going to pack the bags. No, they understand that, you know what, I want to make sure something matches. If I'm giving tuna fish, I want to make sure I give crackers and mayo, right? I'm not just throwing stuff together. They do it with a sense of respect. And I like to say love and just, it's just who we are. I know it sounds corny, but I love what I do. I love that all of these new and innovative things come through, and Catholic Charities will always be willing and ready to assist if we can. So thank you.
So we know that you do these bags and you put them together, but what's the process? So let's take it twofold. Let's say a partner organization is connecting with the housing vouchers program. How do they make sure that their client gets one of these bags? Does it just happen when they're connected to the housing, or do they have to go to you? And then the other fold of this is, let's say a community member is seeing this and they're like, great, I've been wanting to go to treatment, but haven't thought I was able to. I thought it would be too complex. How do you advise they get involved in the housing voucher and the Keratos bag program?
Okay, so the Family of Woodstock does administer housing vouchers, but if someone is in need, they can come to Catholic Charities here at 6 Adams Street in Kingston, New York, and we can help them in the process, connecting them to a community member who has housing vouchers and try to help them through that process, as well as if someone is already in the process and they're in need of a Caritas bag. The other outside agency can reach out to me, the client themselves can reach out to me, and it's just us, either them coming here, we can drop the bags off. We partner with the Sheriff's Department, Department of Health. They can always come in and pick up how many bags how many bags they need is fine. In this process, our target number was 400 Caritas bags, and we, I think, are currently at 386. So not too far away for us to complete what we said we were going to do. But it's so beautiful because we've decided that even once this collaboration is done, so to speak, in the black and white, that this is something that Catholic Charities will continue to do. Right, so this has become a part of our normal programming. We will also list that we have Caritas bags available for those that are in need out in the community who may be trying to get some type of treatment, that if they need these items, they can come to us and we will supply those. Of course, we always want funding, funding. But it is a part of what we do, right? We do have a food pantry and some of the items we already have, just other things we have to, but it's such a great program that we want to continue it even when we meet our max number.
Yeah, just again, with the food pantry, you have a food pantry outside of this. So if someone isn't necessarily seeking treatment or isn't experiencing opioid use disorder, people can just come to Catholic Charities to get the food they need if they need it. How does that process work?
Yes, so we have pantry on Tuesdays and Fridays from 11 to 3. We also have an emergency pantry. If someone is in need, they can call up, they can show up and say, listen, it's an emergency. I know it's not a pantry day. We will definitely try to assist them in that, right? We do a lot of food deliveries. We have a contract with contact tracing with New York State. So we do a lot of the contact tracing deliveries. We have Project Resilience that we do with Emergency Food Collaborative, that every Thursday we deliver 30 to 40 food bags out to the community for people who are not yet able to come back to the pantry. So we do a lot of deliveries if there's someone in need. We had a collaboration with Kingston Mutual Aid. People would go on mutual aid site and their items, and the items were here and their volunteers will come and pack and deliver those items. So even if the person is not seeking some type of treatment or anything, they're just in need, there's several ways that they can receive that need. They can call here first. The number here is 845-340-9170. And you just press 0, or the young lady up front will answer and direct you in how we can best assist you. So we like to think that there's no barriers to getting to us, meaning that if you can't get to us, we can get to you, and we will find a way to provide pantry items. I'm gonna say one last thing. The Ulster County Warming Center is run by Catholic Charities here. It's on 80 Elmendorf Street. Is housed in the beautiful church that sits right on the corner. We encourage those who are struggling with housing needs. If you are currently homeless or for whatever reason have an issue and you need a place to stay, you can call here to see if we are activated. It's in conjunction with Code Blue initiative for New York State. So when the temperature drops 32 degrees or below, we are activated by emergency management. And at that point, we open up. We have places for people to stay. We also provide meals. If we're open 24 hours, we provide lunch and breakfast. If they come in just for evening shift, dinner. I just want to put that out there. That is a resource that we're really proud of, trying to address some of the homeless issues that are taking place here in Ulster County. And just a shout out to my amazing staff in both locations, to all of the agencies and my peers that I collaborate with. Just thank you for making a work that can be difficult, not so difficult. So I just want to say thank you.